Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Sonni Reviews It. For the longest time, I used the traditional double boiler method when melting my butters to make my whipped body butter, with a bowl sitting over a pot of hot water. And while this method definitely works, it can get a little messy, and I always had to be careful about the steam and the condensation getting into the butters. But I recently found a much easier way to do it. No boiling water, no double boiler, and a lot less mess. So let me show you the new method I'm using now and why I wish I had started doing this way sooner. One of the things I really love about using this melting pot is just how much cleaner and easier the whole process is. And cleaning the melting pot itself is super easy. Once I'm finished, I just wipe it down with paper towels, and that's it. Quick, simple, and so much less cleanup. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is put the shea butter. I'm actually going to use 8 ounces of shea butter, and I'm going to heat it up in the melting pot. And here, let me just show you the melting pot. And I'm actually going to put it on the highest one because I just want it to melt quicker, but I'm not going to let it get to where it's totally melted. I'm going to have it to where it's a little bit of butter still in there. And as you see right here, I'm just mixing it. But see how much neater this is? You don't have to worry about no steam, no condensation into the pot when I'm pouring it in. And see, this I'll pour right into the mixing bowl. And see, right now I'll turn it off before it gets like extra hot because it's still kind of melting. And you see how much neater this is? So much neater, so much. It's just a lot easier. Let's just say that, just a lot easier. Okay, and I'm gonna just wipe this off. Now I'm gonna just unplug this, and I'm gonna pour the butters into the mixing bowl. And as you can see here, just pours in nicely. And this melting pot right here is I purchased this just for my whipped body butters. Because I also do candles, but they have separate melting pots. These pots will just be for the whipped body butters. They actually kept in a separate part of my craft room so I don't mix them up. And you see how easy it just wipes out? No water, nothing, just wipes out really well. Okay, now I'm going to add my carrier oils to my shea butter. And like I said, this was 8 ounces of shea butter that I melted. And I always tear the scale back to 0. I'm just maneuvering it so you can see it on the video. Okay, now the first one I'm putting in is the sweet almond oil. And I'm going to put 2 ounces of the sweet almond oil in here. And I'm going to also link the recipe in the description, so you'll be able to see the exact recipe. Okay, that's 2 ounces of the sweet almond oil. And all my products are organic. I only use organic products. Now this right here is 1 ounce of the jojoba oil. And I kind of be careful because I don't really want to go over, because you can't take it out once it's in there. There's been times I went over by like just a tiny bit, but I try to be really careful. Okay, there we go. That's 1 ounce. Then always tear the scale back to 0. Now this right here is 1 ounce of the fractionated coconut oil. And like I say, I'm always trying to be careful not to go over. Okay, there we go, right there. It's 1 ounce. And now what I'm going to do is just mix it together. And what I'll do is put it in the freezer for about 25-30 minutes. And then I'll bring it back out and start the mixing. So I'm just going to mix it all together really good. And another thing that I use, okay, I'm just wiping the spoon off, and the spatula rather. And another thing that I use is, I like this press and seal. I usually use the press and seal to put, I just actually started using this recently because it seals very nicely. And I'll just take a little bit of this off. And I just put this on while it's in the freezer. And I just put it on here, and then I'll put it in the freezer for about 25 to 30 minutes. But I love the way this press and seal really works. So I would definitely recommend using this to cover your bowl. Or you can use it for a lot of other things too, but I definitely recommend this press and seal. Now, it's past the 30 minutes, and this is the butters with the curry oil. And as you can see, I sped that up. I know you didn't want to look at this blender, well, the mixer mixing everything. I just want to show you. And that was about maybe 10-15 minutes of mixing. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the organic arrowroot powder. And I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of the arrowroot powder. And what the arrowroot powder does is it helps with like the greasiness, so it doesn't, when you're putting on the body butter, it's not like a greasiness. It actually helps to absorb the butters into your skin and not have that greasy feel. And it also gives it, like, to me, a matte feel, a matte look or whatever. And I really love it. I've never not used the arrowroot powder. But I have purchased some in the past with it not having the arrowroot powder, and I can actually tell the difference. And before I put it back on the mixer, I actually just mixed it a little bit because I don't want the arrowroot powder flying all over the place. And I usually just try to wipe off as much off the spatula as I can. Okay, now I'm going to put it back on for a little bit. Oops, this can be a little... Okay, that was about another 10 minutes of mixing. Take a little bit of stuff. I don't want it to drop off, but it's kind of thick now, so I don't think it would, but just in case. Okay, now I'm putting in the vitamin E oil, and I'm going to put in approximately 1.5 teaspoons. Okay, now I'm just mixing it before I put it back on the mixer. Okay, next thing I'm putting in is the fragrance. And now I'm actually putting in 0.36 ounces. So I may just take it to 0.4 because it's too hard to know. Okay, see, here you go, right here. I just took it to 4. So 0.4 ounces of fragrance, which is approximately 3%. And I always kind of want to stick to that percentage of the 3% because I don't want it to irritate anybody's skin or anything. And the main thing is the ingredients of the body butter itself, the carrier oils like the jojoba oil, the sweet almond oil, and fractionated coconut oil, and vitamin E. Oh, like I was saying just before I turn the mixer on, the benefits are the oils. To me, an extra added thing is adding the fragrance, but the benefits of the body butters is the oils that you use in it and the butters itself. Okay, see how well blended that is? Okay, now I'm going to show you this next step is me using the piping tools, putting it inside of the jars. Can't always cut this right here. And now this is the coupler. And I'm putting this on here. Yeah, this is the coupler set. And basically you'll really see these in like bakeries and stuff to do icing, but I use this to put, I don't just want to just dump the body butters or scoop them in there, so I always use this piping tool set. And I use this cup right here. It makes it so much easier to just here, and then I'll have to get it's not messy, so you're not dripping stuff all over the place. I try to find the neatest way when I do things, from making body butters or body butters to candles. I try to always find like the neatest and the cleanest way to do it, and to me this is so much easier. Okay, now I'm getting ready to put the whipped body butter into the jar. See how neat that goes into there? Okay, let me sit this in here for a minute. And this is what I do with every jar. I kind of tap the bottom of it just so you can, fill it up. Because the one thing you want your customers to, have as much that they can have inside of the jar. So I always tap the bottom to make it, to fill up all the space in there. Now add a little bit more just so it's totally filled up. Okay, and then I'll tap it one more time. But it is always filled up to the top. Okay, now thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you would like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next video.